welcome to another exciting edition of Tuesday Night War. Let's take it our ring announcer. The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring. From California, representing SML, Mr. Goodman. Well, Goodman he has every right to be ticked off tonight after losing at WrestleMania 5000 against The Undertaker. And right now, it looks like he's got a match with a mystery opponent tonight. But who's it gonna be? But we're gonna find out who is it gonna be because he has a match with somebody. Whoa! Wait a minute. I think Big Show accepted. And here comes the Big Show. Big Show right now is getting a huge ovation. And it looks like Big Show accepted the challenge, and Goodman doesn't look too happy about it. Because first he took on The Undertaker at WrestleMania 5000 and lost to the Dead Man. And now it looks like he's taking on a 7-foot monster, the Big Show. But folks, earlier tonight, Cole's mom and Cole's aunt Nanarella got together and had a reunion with their longtime friend Desiree from Illinois. But then things got worse after that when Dollcat made threatening comments, and then Cole's mom made the statement that Dollcat will put her Dollcat World Order Championship on the line against a mystery opponent that we don't know who it is, but we're going to find out. And a snap-near takedown by the big monster. Big Show is 7 feet tall. And right now he is a big man. And HWF was a great show last week. And it's going to be turning out into a big success here tonight. And a brainbuster suplex brought in by Mr. Goodman. Goodman right now is stomping the way to the Big Show. And is he going to slam him?
From our vantage point, it doesn't even
He's going to slam him all right. And look at the strength of Goodman. Mr. Goodman showing off his strength tonight. And a side slam by the Big Show.
Oh, he missed.
And now Goodman trying to fire back with an uppercut. And the Big Show counters it. And a clothesline takedown from the Big Show. Uh-oh, look out here. And what a slam by Mr. Goodman. He has every right to be ticked off tonight after what happened to him at WrestleMania 5000. And what a big slam takedown by the Big Show. And now both these men lock up and lock horns. And now a headbutt by the 7-foot monster Big Show. Can Goodman get this win tonight? Or will he lose to this 7-foot monster? And right now, running DDT by Mr. Goodman. Goodman has the Big Show down. We are a few days away from TNW Las Vegas in your house, and it's going to be a great event, knowing that the HWF has a couple of titles that have been decided last week, and there will be new championships decided at TNW Las Vegas in your house that we've heard from our general manager, Dakota Behan. Back at HWF, that is. And right now, this ain't the HWF I'm commentating. This is Tuesday Night War. And right now, this is a big match. And right now, Goodman, look out. And a big right hand by Mr. Goodman takes down the Big Show with a big right hand. And oh, wait a minute. And a low blow by Mr. Goodman. And these fans here don't like it one bit. We live all the way in New York City. And we just found out that the HWF will be live in Chicago. Cover, and Big Show got the shoulder up at 1. We are live in Chicago. And a big right hand by the Big Show. Actually, we are live all the way in New York City. And we will be live in Chicago. Actually, HWF will be live in Chicago next week. Being this week.
Winning championships with the Miz.
This Thursday, HWF will be live in Chicago, and then leading into our event, TNW Las Vegas, in your house this Friday.
The world's largest athlete.
And right now, look out, running DDT by by Mr. Goodman to the world's largest athlete. In on the cover, 2, 3, no, Big Show kicked out at 2, and Goodman thought he had it right there. Elbow right in the head by Goodman,
Oh, and he missed that one.
and now Big Show coming back, Big Show firing back.
You're not doing any damage with swings like that.
And
but
Big
keep
Show,
doing it. The three's making
whoa,
it
what a
look-
backbreaker by Big Show. A huge man has broken Mr. Goodman's back. And another running DDT by Mr. Goodman.
Here.
Goodman picks him up.
We
He's
may
going
see
for
something
it.
big here from Big
And a spine buster by Mr. Goodman. This could be it right here. Here's the cover, 2, and a kick out at 2 by the Big Show. Goodman may have this in the bag here, and there it is, Goodman's finishing move, but the Big Show was too close to the ropes. Goodman thought he had it right there. And right now, Goodman has him by the arm, going for the
I'm having a hard time figuring out what they're going to do next.
darn big
I'm
maneuver.
not even trying to figure out what they're going to do next. I'm
And he
just
missed
sitting back
there.
watching it and
And now Goodman has the camel clutch. The camel clutch is locked into Big Show. And now the referee's asking him, do you quit? Do you surrender? And Big Show taps out. And Mr. Goodman gets the win. Mr. Goodman picks up the victory.
That match was
And what a matchup. Big Show gave it his all to win this match, but he broke in Mr. Goodman's back during the process. And then during this replay, Mr. Goodman is showing off his strength, picking up this big monster from out of nowhere. And a cover and a kick out at 2. And we just found out that for what's coming up next. Coming up next. Wait a minute. We're still in our instant replays here at the moment, folks. Goodman had the camel clutch blocked into the Big Show, and that was when he had no choice but to tap out. And what a win for Mr. Goodman. Ladies and gentlemen, here is your winner, Mr. Goodman. Well, what a win for Mr. Goodman this time. But folks, don't go away. Coming up next, we will see a match between the Road Dogg, Jesse James, and Ricky Tenacious. That's going to be an epic match coming up next.